Guys, college football is officially back. And I know it's week 0, but we have a college football product back on the screens for us to consume, and it is a beautiful thing. We're in Ireland with it. It's the Aer Lingus College Football Classic taking place this weekend in AT&T Stadium in Dublin between Florida State and Georgia Tech. And I wish I could have a Guinness while watching this one. But I'm in Dallas. It's 107 degrees, and quite frankly, that would be gross. So I'll be having a Corona here, but I'm sure that all those Florida State and Georgia Tech fans will be ripping Guinnesses up in Ireland. And honestly, I wish I was going to be there with them to indulge in that and the game, of course. But let's dissect this matchup. You know, last year we had the Aer Lingus College Football Classic between Notre Dame and Navy. I think this is a much better matchup. It's a conference game, and I think that this game taking place overseas really neutralizes the matchup. It's going to be one of those really interesting, hard to predict, wonky matchups for several reasons that I'll outline. So Georgia Tech is coming into this game, and they have a very exciting offense. This is an offensive unit that was really overlooked last year. But I think that they're going to perform up to that same standard that they're at last year. Haynes King, their starting quarterback, the transfer from Texas A&M. He played a full season with them last year. He's returning this year, and he just looked comfortable in that Yellow Jacket system. You can tell when a quarterback is comfortable. He's found his stride. He has confidence. He has moxie. It's a situation that Haynes King is in right now, and Georgia Tech flexed a very balanced offense last year, passing the ball and running the ball pretty much equally, if not 59-49, or 51-49, forgive me. But very balanced attack, and I think that with the returning production they've had this year, you're going to see that take place again. And they're matching up against a Florida State team that's sent a lot of players to the draft. They have a lot of new guys, a lot of transfers, but Florida State nonetheless still has a lot of talents. New quarterback, DJ Uiagalelei from Oregon State and Clemson, of course. He is now Florida State's quarterback, and I think he'll be a fantastic fit there. You have several Bama transfers, Roydo Williams at running back, Malik Benson at wide receiver, and Florida State has a defense that's great up front. They're going to get a lot of pressure, and I think in this defense, like I said in my college football playoff predictions several weeks ago, in my conference championship predictions, it's going to be a defense that's going to allow the offense to establish a rhythm. The offense, there's a lot of new guys, a lot of new heads, and they've got to establish a system. They've got to establish a rhythm. But with that defense, and for the guys of Mike Norvell, I mean, any Mike Norvell coach team is going to absolutely flourish on both sides of the ball. So just give it time. But this defense, with how potent it is, it's going to alleviate some of the pressure off that offense and allow them to get into a rhythm. But this game being in Ireland, overseas, it's not in Atlanta or Tallahassee, that adds an element of just, it's just a different game. It's just a different circumstance, how you prepare for something like this. An overseas game is so different to prepare for than one that's taking place at home or in the same region nonetheless. And it's week 0, and if you're Florida State, you're looking at a lot of turnover. So regularly, I would say that Florida State would win this thing by 10 or 13 points. You look at it, they're favored by 11.5 to win this game. But in this circumstance, the game's overseas. It's not week 1, it's week 0. These teams barely play week 0. And there's a lot of new players for Florida State. There's a lot more continuity for Georgia Tech. I think there's that gap is kind of closed for this game. And I'm still taking Florida State to win, but I'm taking them to win 27-24. Very weird, very wonky game, kind of like that Alabama-Texas game a couple of years ago. It's just going to be a lot of rhythm finding, a lot of trying to get on the path that you want to be on. But I like Florida State to win this thing, and hallelujah, we made it. College football is back. I cannot wait to watch an entertaining conference matchup taking place overseas in Ireland. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you and the time that you took out of your day to watch the video, and if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like the video and share it, as well as subscribe to The Era. the more likes and subscribers I get on this channel, the more resources I can attain, and the more resources I can attain, the more value I can provide to you, the viewer. And that is how I show my appreciation for you for the time that you devote to watching my videos. So thank you so much, and have a great day.